Bob here, Chopper Bob Customs. I was going through some of my old videos and came across some stuff that I hadn't published before. As a background of this, in July of 2023, we had qualified at the the Kearney, Nebraska race, but it got rained out, and so they ran the Kearney, Nebraska race at Mo-Kan first part of September. And that was qualifying and the Kearney race simultaneously. We got through the first round, won the first round in the C field, and in the second round we basically had some head gasket damage and ended up locking the engine up, and that was the end of our weekend. But this is a little bit about Dylan and me and the Chrysler van that we use for a tow vehicle through the pits that also takes Dylan and I to and from the track. Dyno Dillan is a faithful crew member of the group, and I think if everything goes as we plan, you're going to be seeing some more of Dyno this coming year in a role that you've never seen him in before. So follow along as we just have some fun, work off some steam from having a fairly decent but then disappointing weekend up at Mo-Kan in 2023. Dyno Dillan and Chopper Bob's road trip adventure. I only have 99% on the battery. For this segment?
Oh, we're rolling. You'll have to edit out that. Yeah.
Hey, Chopper Bob McMillan here.
And I'm Dylan Randall.
And we're with the Blown Retirement Funny Car. Which we blew up last night. Now this is our camera van, and we also use it to tow the car through the pits when our regular van won't make it.
That's about right.
And you're live.
Fortunately, this year we've had Custom Autos by Tim, CABT, sponsor us, and so we wear their colors on our car.
You're on.
Alrighty folks, so this is the camera van, but this belongs to crew member Eric. So let me show you Tow Mama's van. This is what we typically use. This is what Chopper Bob and I use to get from point A to point B, 300 miles from the racetrack back to the Diamond R Racing shop. It's mint!
Hey, we're here in the van, and we're ready to head to Guthrie, Oklahoma.
Now,
I thought the
Bob's
keys were
having
in it.
trouble finding the keys.
I
We
thought
were
the keys
told
were in
the
it.
keys were in it, but they're not there.
No, the keys aren't there.
Oh, how about right there, Bob?
Oh, okay. All right. Now,
So, go ahead, Tom.
no, you tell them the startup procedure on this.
Well, I was going to add some background. So, first off, we had trouble last night. We were here till about 2 a.m. Not feeling super froggy on the van. It's never left us stranded before, but that's because we weren't trying to get anywhere because the battery did die twice on us. Yes, sorry. How good's your editing skills, Bob?
My editing skills are great, but I'll probably leave this in.
We'll leave that in because why not? Battery died twice yesterday, so we're not feeling wonderful about that. But startup procedure is complete. So, Bob, why don't you give it a whirl there, see what happens.
Okay, so the first thing that you have to do is turn the key. Well, fasten seatbelts. Are your seatbelts fastened?
I'll get mine after we're done filming.
Okay. So, because we definitely don't want to get thrown out of this. Anyway, are the doors all shut? All right, the doors are all shut. So now, please start.
Oh, we have ignition.
We have ignition, and
the air
I don't have to
conditioner's
drive
working.
over a bump to get the blower motor for the air conditioning running right now.
So
because tell them about the blower.
Well, blower motor. So when we left the shop on Thursday, it was, I guess we left. Air conditioner was less than prime. Blower motor was not working, but Bob, he tore out of there like Mario Andretti and hit a curb. Not a curb, a bump, sorry. And all of a sudden, guess what? We got air conditioner. So the trick is kick it, hit a bump, run a curb, whatever works. It does
and
come intermittently.
plus if you get to do 75 mile an hour, the air coming through, if you don't have it on recirculate, the air coming through will get the squirrel cage spinning fast enough that then the blower motor will actually kick in and start running. That's another way to do it.
It has a ram air effect,
Yeah.
but we'll see what happens. Our plan right now, last night coming home from the track, we got a gnarly vibration, so that's why we think this is documentary worthy. So we're going to see how the trip goes. Plan is right now, lock the cruise on 60. We'll take I-44 back to Edmond, and we'll see what happens. Robin says that the cops shouldn't bother us at 60. Bob's worried about impeding traffic, so we'll see what happens. Robin says if we get a ticket, he'll give us $1,000. So we'll see what happens. What do you think, Bob?
Well, I think we need to point out the factory installed notifications that we have.
Yep. Hopefully, I've got
remember
that on
switch.
Camera, but...
Now, the reason that we have to remember the switch is because down here, if you can you get that?
I'm not sure if I'm seeing
There's a toggle switch that we turn over. Well, it's not really right and left. It's sort of like right forward, left backwards. But that turns the fan on for the radiator and the air conditioning condenser. Okay? So that's very important that you have to remember to turn it on. And then also, since it's connected directly to the battery, probably with no fuse, you have to remember to turn it off.
That might have been part of the reason the battery died twice yesterday.
So, all right. So I've only got 1, 2, 3. I've only got 4 warning lights on. So,
and how many thousand miles? 343,000.
This actually has 343,000 miles, which, in my mind, based on my, well, I better not talk about Chrysler. Should I? Should I talk about Chrysler? I'm just thinking we're about 3.5 times its life.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we really, well, other than the fact we may not get home, we really shouldn't complain. Should we? No.
Yep. Wave bye to everybody.
Wave bye.
Team. And dodge the fans in the pits.
Something about, for those about to die, we salute you.
There you go.
Yeah, the whole bit about trying to go 75 mile an hour is that because the differential's going out on it, we probably are not going to dare go over 60.
Yeah. That's where the vibration seems to start, and it's happiest below that. So we're going to try to squeeze as much life as we can out
I
of it.
hope this guy just doesn't decide to veer in.
Yeah. Okay, well, we're off to a good start. I'd say we'll give an update from the road. What do you think, Bob?
Oh wow, man.
Oh, I got to put my seatbelt on.
Oh yeah.
I'm distracted. This is really good camera work. I'm trying to do that in, put the seatbelt on.
Point out the camera van behind us.
Camera van is behind us. He's back there so that if it starts to stutter, he'll just give us a nudge and we can bump draft into the next spot to pull off. So hopefully we don't have to do that.
Okay, so when I go out here, I turn left.
You turn left.
Okay, you're gonna have to navigate for me because.
Well, if you want to go I-44, that's the way we came from. So
I guess I could turn the Garmin on.
we could turn the Garmin on. Bob's old school. He still uses a Garmin instead of his cell phone. So. It's going to be a line of cars to get around.
For those of you that are as old as dirt like me, I started out with AAA triptychs. And ask your grandparents what that is.
Clear from this way.
I think I can get out here after this boat. There you go. Okay, let's
Okay.
Turn the turn signal.
That's a manual turn signal when
Yes.
you're going left. All right, there's 30, 35. Speed limit's only 55 here, so we should be fine. Pit's really filled in.
Yeah. I mean, this is a great race.
Yeah, quick shout out, Chris Graves, Funny Car Chaos. They put on a great show. That's what we're here racing in Mo-Kan Dragway, Missouri. Unfortunately, the day ended early, but for a lot of others, a lot of exciting racing still left in the day. So, best of luck to everybody, and again, thanks to the Funny Car Chaos crew for putting on a great show.
Okay, so I'm getting this started up. I'm not sure about my wife. She likes the Australian male voice on this. This is probably why we're still using a Garmin rather than a cell phone.
So you can change the voice.
Yeah, well, no, we've had it on the Australian male voice since we got it.
Is that because that's what it was on and you don't know how to change it? Or?
No, it's because that's the one she wanted.
Okay. There you go. That's fair enough.
Fair enough. Yeah. So I'm working on my Australian accent. Throw another shrimp on the Barbie, mate.
Shrimp
I'm
on
not
the
that
Barbie.
good at it yet, apparently not.
That's not a knife. This is a knife.
This is a knife. It's still acquiring satellites.
Uh-oh. Got to triangulate. Wait for the stars to align.
Oh boy. We are in Missouri.
Yeah.
There may not be any satellite coverage here.
And we're about to be in Kansas, so that's probably not much better.
Is there any other state we can make friends with? Real quick. Wow. And remember, this can be seen worldwide, except probably China.
Yeah.
Oh, 90%. Okay.
We're close.
Drive 4.7 miles on Missouri 171.
Okay.
All right.
We're good to go.
Locked in.
Locked in. And the air's still blowing.
Air's blowing cold.
Yeah.
55 miles an hour. No big wobbles as of yet. So we're in good shape.
Well, if it's the differential like he thinks it is, probably the worst thing that happens is, I mean, what could be the worst thing that happen? It could lock up and twist the engine out of the engine compartment and we'd run over.
Which would be a bumpy ride.
We've done it. No.
But-
have we done that? We've come close.
I've come close.
Yeah. So it's all good.
Yeah.
And Eric's keeping up with us.
Keeping up. He hasn't passed us yet.
Yeah.
So that's good.
I'm assuming he's videotaping us since he is the cameraman.
That is
And,
his job. We'll see.
And although
I'm gonna have
since
to
I'm
switch
the,
arms, Bob. This is a workout.
since I'm the editor, I'm not sure who will do the best footage.
You may have to get Mitch's help with some editing.
Yeah.
Another Diamond R Racing team member, Mitch. Shout out to Mitch. He's good with the video work.
Mitch Made Graphics.
That's right.
Mitch Made Graphics and Design, I think is the correct name for his business.
Yep.
So he's done a lot of the graphics works on the blown retirement funny car. He didn't do the blown retirement.
He did not do the blown retirement.
But he did the.
He did the names and he did some of the sponsor
custom
logos.
models by Tim is on there, and of course he did put the Mitch Made Graphics one on there. So I guess he did.
When you provide a service, that's worthy of a sponsorship.
You know, oh shoot. We probably ought to text Miss Stephanie that we're on our way.
Okay.
So
Should we sign off for that?
yeah, let's sign off for now and get so Miss Stephanie can start her prayers. So
All right. Chopper Bob, Dyno Dillan signing off.
So at this point, it was my intention to put the video in that the camera van shot on the way back from Mo-Kan to Guthrie, USA. And so I contacted Eric in the camera van and said, send me what you have from the 2023 Mo-Kan race. And he sent me this and says, Bob, this is all I got. I give you... Yes, that is Mitch of Mitch Made Graphics and Design, holding up the intake manifold from blown retirement. That's it. Suffice it to say that Dylan and I did make it home okay, and we lived to fight another day. So 2025, we're getting ready to hit the road again, and at this point, I'm going to ask for your help. Hey, if you know somebody that would like to advertise on the side of an alcohol-burning funny car, we could sure use a sponsor. We could actually use 3 sponsors. We'd love to talk to them about the spaces we do have on the car available for advertising. And if you'd like to help out with cash or a vehicle that can get Dyno Dillan and Chopper Bob to the races for sure, we would sure be glad to talk to you as well. Leave me a message in the comments if you know of somebody or you're interested in helping us out. We're going to be doing this as long as we possibly can, and hopefully in 2025 I'm going to be posting racing videos from Diamond R Racing's blown retirement funny car and the crew. And just keep watching, hit that notification bell. Subscribe to my channel, hit the like button, and leave a comment and tell us how you can help blown retirement out with Diamond R Racing. Hey, for now, Chopper Bob out.